bring it back. Slips through the line. Got a little room. He'll be out of bounds at the 44-yard line, but the big return has them in striking distance already. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Looking to pass. It's Slater. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give out of the gun. Past the first down marker and still running. He's got 43 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. Right back to the well. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Might be changing the route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snags it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Give him 6. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Little Vita.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Mississippi State is ahead early in Stark Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Iowa State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good game. The Longhorns will hustle to the line. Looking to fire. He's got his man, makes the grab. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They'll go to the air on third and short. He's got his man across the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off-play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Just keep slinging it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
things they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down.
Feels like the simplest way to protect everyone.
Coming up next on PTI, was the Knicks sweep more about New York or more about Cleveland?
Not so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working, a lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback keeper. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Rebels will try to convert on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Offense lining up quickly.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
That gives him 54 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Finds his tight end. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Rebels are flying down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. The run from the shotgun.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it. And how about that one running it, too? Great push up front.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
The give to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Breaks into the open. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
Now they'll line up for extra point puts them up by a field goal. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Good job, bro.
Across the middle on first down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, the portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, and the defense will corral the quarterback and down.
Yeah, come on, Lil Trey. Lil Trey, who's this? Who's Lil Trey? Yo, Sergeant, what's his name? B. Ramsey, Brenton Ramsey? Brent? Get on him immediately, B.
Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He gets it down to the 40-yard line, but he's going to be a little bit short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw it, Slater. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense will try to get some momentum going on first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
Yeah, and really nice job by the defender. Listen, a curl route's hard to defend. It's hard to get in front of that guy because he's curling back to the quarterback, but he did a good job not getting pass interference, getting around his body, and knocking the ball to the ground.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on fourth down.
It's first and 10 for this offense from the 42.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He wants to change this route. After the run, now to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back at the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Longhorns! Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board, perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back to pass, it's Slater. He's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Right on the money. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Got it set up on the outside. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Gonna look downfield again. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice...
He's got it. First down and more. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. They convert the fourth down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Got the quick pass. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They're going back to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
Oh, catch the ball, little brother.
Too slippery in the hands. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Slater. Bringing the heat. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Running out of time here in the first.
Soccer names its World Cup squad. We will ask Taylor Twellman to break down its strengths and weaknesses.
We'll also ask him what Lionel Messi's injury could mean for this World Cup.
They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Second down, he'll throw it. Trying to find the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half.
Look at this friend that said T-Mobile's network used to suck. His word.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So now it's 2nd and long. And with time running out here in the second quarter, they'll just take a knee. Down on the scoreboard, they'll try to regroup in the locker room at halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Hey Siri, what channel is the game on tonight?
First half of football so far today in Oxford.
Damn.
And how can we begin our analysis of that?
Hey Siri, what time is the what time tonight, bro?
Football, racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the.
Hey Siri, what channel does the game come on tonight, bro?
If this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that.
Hey Siri, just tell me what channel it comes on.
Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second.
Never mind. Echo, what channel is the game on tonight?
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half.
The Houston Astros are playing the Texas Rangers tonight at 7:05 p.m. You can watch it on RSN or SCHN. Would you like
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10.
No. What time is the basketball game and what channel?
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think.
No.
Turning it on.
What time is what channel is the NBA game on?
They'll mark it at the 34. The Longhorns are in the hurry up.
Echo, what channel is the NBA game on tonight?
Got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He wants to throw it again. Here comes the heat. Takes the easy one to the back.
Let's go.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just need to crack to get a return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And I kind of like
analyst for the MLS on Apple TV, Mr. Taylor Twellman. Let us start with this, the overall view. How do you see this roster in terms of strengths and weaknesses? Tony, let's start with the strengths.
back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The United States men have had since 1994, playing in a World Cup 4 years later, returning from playing their second World Cup, if I'm not mistaken.
Might as well stick with him. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to the back. Finding an escape route. There he goes. And he just kept running.
Yeah.
Take it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march down the field to score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas Tech is showing little remorse for its opponent today. Feels like ever since they arrived at the stadium, that Red Raiders offense has been a buzzsaw. They're up by 21 over Houston. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're coming out in the second half. This offense, they needed to establish.
Olay mistake.
Oh, shit.
Get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Back to pass.
Behind. Make the play.
It's
Good
complete
job.
on the right
Second and
side.
8. We got to send the boys on this one.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down.
Got him.
To the ground.
Oh, my goodness, y'all.
And
6 is your fault.
down at the
Of course.
43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Third down and 2, you know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big first down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
We got one. But at least we have somebody whoa.
Back to pass on second down.
Come back to him.
Rolls it in.
He fumbled it. Let's go.
On the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I wonder if it's my hit. Can Sanders get the credit for the fumble force?
We know guys are going to get the football.
Land Sharks, let's get it.
Quick gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen.
Shiloh with the forced fumble. Let's go.
A forced turnover.
Came back downhill, boy. Boom.
Within 3 feet of Lino Messi.
Y'all seen this stuff
every
playing.
single day for the
Let's
last
see.
2 years.
Where he at?
He's your boy.
Where am
We
I at?
understand that. He left Sunday's game with what's being called muscle fatigue in his left hamstring. He's the most famous soccer player in the world and probably, or maybe still the best. What do you think this means for World Cup, this injury?
Tony, 10 minutes after that game ended, I was in Miami when they beat Philadelphia 6-4. I immediately put it on.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up 3rd down.
It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Slater. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Rebels line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, breaks into the open.
Man, come on.
He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Inside the touchdown, Texas. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling helped lead to that long touchdown.
Touchdown.
That's crazy.
On to attempt the try. And And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. On the run, it's dawgs. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Right back to the well. They knock it.
Texas Tech, the best sorry team I ever had.
Hell yeah. They automatically got the niggas.
Rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Shit, 4 yards. That's enough running room for one play.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay.
Oh, he's got
Oh.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels have their offense in high gear. They'll move the wide receiver.
Just look at you handling
He's
business.
got it again. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. You give them a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
You the police, bro. That's why you was cheering. That's why you was cheering for Isaiah on this show.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
Ava's boyfriend was tripping, but go ahead.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football?
The
man?
buses
Those
are
defensive
gone.
tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get
you ain't get nobody in trouble. You damn near around to save somebody.
And the
I don't
big
know.
fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Motion from the back. They'll go to the fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish.
But again, I'm sorry. What'd you say? So you had a party song?
After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Slater. Get it out on the screen. He gets it inside the 25. They'll stop him at the 24. Not enough for the first down, and it's a 4th down decision time coming.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, and make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
They'll ride the hot hand.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught in the backfield, it's Downs. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
2nd and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and 4th or 3rd down and goal situation.
Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He got it. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Texas offense. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Lost the fire on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Changing on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Hard running there. Turning it on. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
And And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to move the
Yeah.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down.
Yeah, Omar, Hater.
He had been
Are they going for it though? They are going for it. They're going to
Well,
get
this
it.
guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
No.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, that is a play that we're going to circle. If this team is able to fight their way back and win this game, that one was huge.
Fumble.
Slung down back at the 43.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Going to the running game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in it. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
Yeah.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake.
Two of them won the whole thing. So, Wilbon, do you think the Knicks' dominance is more about them, or do you think it's the opponents that they face in the East?
It's both. More than one thing is usually true. The Knicks have been great in this time period. The changes they made late in the Atlanta series proceeded, making Karl Anthony Towns almost out of nowhere a point center.
He'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Fires to the right. This is intercepted along the sidelines, but no, he's out of bounds. It's just an incomplete pass. Very fortunate turn of events for the offense. Motion from the wideout. Looking for room. It's downs. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Slater. Fires to the big fella.
Come on, let's go.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. To the air on first down. Unloads to the right. It's caught. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout.
He caught it again. Let's go.
He makes a completion there.
He caught it again.
At the 20.
Let's go.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They're down to the 20. First